Normally, we've done an event like this for the media first. We've broken with tradition tonight because we want to do it for you before the media. We're giving you the first look because each of you has the opportunity to acquire what you're going to see tonight. So your golden ticket is actually an opportunity to be the first to buy the vehicle. It's unprecedented. We've never done anything like this before. But again, I would like to recognize the person that makes it all possible, all of this possible, Bill Ford, who's with us tonight. Bill. For all of us in the company, his leadership makes nights like tonight all possible. Thank you so much, Bill, for everything you do. We invited all of you to this debut because you're part of the Ford family. Okay, this is different than a lot of other elite clubs. We're family here at Ford. And we share the same passion, as Colin said, for racing, for technology, a passion for going fast, really, really fast. Nearly 60 years ago, Mustang brought performance and self-expression and a sense of freedom to the men. And now Mustang is the best-selling sports coupe in the globe, not 911. Woo! Now, for a lot of people on a Mustang, they're dreaming about taking the car down or up the coast of California or to the Keys on some epic adventure, top down, the sound of a V8, which most of our competitors have left that market. And we're now on the 7th generation of Mustang. There's a lot of first dates, a lot of first teas, and a lot of first road trips in this car. And along the way, we have won a lot of trophies. Because at Ford, racing is in our DNA. We were founded on racing. And we really, really, really like to win. Yeah. Even before the first birthday of Mustang took the Tour de France. It's a really grueling race. We then raced with the SCCA, took championships. Peter and many other people were part of that experience. We've raced in Australian Supercars, Touring Championship, NHRA, NASCAR, all right out the gate, the Mustang was racing. And we've never really stopped racing. Well, racing now, we have a much bigger ambition for racing Mustang. Racing demands efficiency, it spurs innovation, and, well, like Spinal Tap, it's like turning everything up to 11. Which brings us to why we're all here. People are always asking me, hey Farley, you're a car person, what's better? Porsche GT3 RS, or an AMG Black, or an Aston Martin Vantage GT3? And I have to admit, a lot of those cars look great. They look perfectly in Lake Como. But they're going to be looking a lot prettier in the rearview mirror on the Mulsanne Straight. And we're going to have two of our development drivers who are going to be those people looking in the rearview mirror in a minute. The car you're about to show you is unlike any other Mustang. It is not like what we've done in the past, okay? It's not the best Mustang we ever produced. It's something totally different. We love Carroll Shelby. We love our Mustang heritage. But that's not what inspired us to do what we did now. This is really a Mustang reinvented. It's an underdog project to take on the European racing elite. A flagship, a supercar, a new era for Mustang born from the relentless innovation that happens at the very pinnacle of motorsports. This takes Mustang into a new category, into the rarefied air that we've never been. And when you look at the new Mustang range, we've been very intentional. We have Dark Horse, Dark Horse R, we have our Mustang Challenge Spec Series now, we have the GT3, the GT4, and professional racing series all around the world. No one has seen a racing-inspired portfolio that we now will do with Ford. We're going to put a pony in front of every starting grid, from Laguna Seca to Bathurst, and everything in between. And next year, Mustang will go back to Le Mans. And it goes there for one single reason. To freaking kick their ass. But today, we're going to do something unconventional. We're actually going to reverse the script. And we're going to bring a race car to the street and homologate it as exactly what a race car is. At Ford, innovation always happens in small teams. And I'm so inspired by the people that are in this room that created this vehicle. This is a product from our best and brightest, working together in closed doors in a very small group. It is a true after-hours mission. It took a lot of late night, a lot of Red Bull, a lot of takeout food, and it shows what's possible at Ford when second place is not an option. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look.
We take what we're really good at, like a Mustang, and we do the unthinkable and take on the Europeans, punch for punch, at what they've been doing for decades as an underdog.
Ford's really gonna make a road-going version of that GT3 race car.
It takes it to the best supercars in the world.
How far can we push what's under the skin of this car?
This is a track monster that'll make our jaws drop.
All of that technology focused to go like hell.
We were working with Ford Performance on a GT3 version of the new Generation 7 Mustang. We got 15% into that project. Jim Farley took a look at it. He goes, we need a road version of that.
The vision for this is totally different than any high-performance Mustangs we had. All the latest racing technology from our race car, but actually on the street.
We've never left anything on the track. We've applied it to the street vehicle to develop what we think is the ultimate Mustang.
And now I get to see a talented small challenger team bring it to life.
The studio kind of worked like a skunkworks office. We're off the grid.
We look for the best of the best, and if you look at the engineers at Ford and at Multimatic, they're elite, top-notch, best in the world.
We've engineered this vehicle 100% from the inside out.
It's really formed for this function. It's got the power. It's got lightweighting. It's got big brakes. It's got big aerodynamics. This car performs.
We did some radical things. It's got inboard suspension, like a lot of prototype race cars. You press a button, and in 10 seconds, you got a completely different characteristic on the car.
And we've practically replaced everything on the vehicle with carbon fiber to allow for light weighting.
You know, it's got active aero, but we got some trick controls behind it.
We have titanium exhaust, the carbon ceramic brakes.
The vehicle also features magnesium wheels that are quite lightweight, but are very durable for track applications.
We put a transaxle in the back. A transaxle is what race cars have.
Because we moved the gearbox to the rear end, the weight balance of the car is a great 50-50.
Was that an easy thing to do in a car that was never designed out of train? It was a smoke and car problem to solve.
It's not a cosmetic package. Every component, every system was thought through, engineered.
When you put all those building blocks together, you come out with a car that you know is going to be competitive in that space.
It's not just strong in one area, it's an all-around effort.
I can't wipe the smile off my face every time I see this car. It's a supercar wrapped in a beautiful carbon fiber Mustang body. It's a Trojan horse the European prestige brands will not see coming. What I'm most excited about to share with you tonight is the technology pedigree of this vehicle. That's what's important, the technology in the vehicle, not what it looks like. So let's leave it there because I want to turn it over to a couple of gentlemen who know a thing or two about racing and winning. Harry Tinknell and Joey Ham. Harry and Joey were a big part of our win at Le Mans with the Ford GT. And now they are the leading development drivers for the Mustang GT race car. So they know exactly about this technology that we've homologated for the street. We're so honored and pleased that they could join us today and give you a peek into the opportunity for you to buy this car. Harry and Joey.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, Harry and Joey, for being up here tonight. So, absolutely amazing, isn't it? I mean, the GTD has the unmistakable soul of a Mustang, but it's taken to a whole new level. It's a supercar. Everything you see here, when you look at the GTD, is intentional. It's done with purpose and function. Every surface, from the carbon fiber, active aero, active suspension, transaxle, got magnesium wheels, titanium exhaust, 800 plus horsepower with a dry sump oiling system. No stone was left unturned. And what I really love is how Ford has pulled all this racing technology that you guys are so familiar with on a day-to-day basis and put it into this car. So, what do you think?
Speed, steering angle, braking, road surface, and it's basically spitting out a number and giving the optimal damper settings for that particular part of the road. We both drove it at Sebring, one of the most notoriously bumpy and difficult tracks in the world. And when we were going through turn one with that setting off,